Merab is champion. Merab Dvalishvili is champion. The pride of Georgia. On a more serious note, what does Merab becoming the UFC bantamweight champion has to do with the UFC sacred timeline? Well, if you stick till the end, you will understand where I'm coming from. But first, let's look at Merab's performance. Like, first of all, I don't understand why people say that Merab is a boring fighter and whatnot. No, he's not a boring fighter. Are you crazy? This guy is such a character inside and outside of the octagon. Like, look at the build-up to the Sean O'Malley fight. Like, that was top-tier content. Like, this guy was putting in the work. You know what I mean? And this is the guy that's slapping bums, carrying people. He literally carried Henry Cejudo and threw him or something like that. Stop calling him boring. And I know that most UFC fans, the real ones, they know he's not boring, but the problem is that on the internet, the loudest people are not a representation of the majority. The loudest people are probably 12 and 13 years old, 14 years old teenagers in their basement that are bored, or people that are just simple haters. And they are the most noisy people, but really and truly, they're not the majority. Keep that in mind, okay? Now, what I loved about Merab's game plan here is that he literally smothered Sean O'Malley. And when there is the threat of a takedown, even the best strikers becomes a little bit more cautious, a lot more cautious. It's like a genjutsu, because it's a mental attack as well. It's not only the threat of the takedown. Now it's the mental stress that you're always thinking that if you overextend on a kick or on a punch, you might just get countered with a whole takedown. And if you're a guy like Sean O'Malley against someone like Merab, you get taken down, you're going to lose the round. You understand? Because you're going to lose your round because it's going to be hard to get back up, and then the person is going to accumulate control time. And secondly, it takes a lot out of your gas tank to be on the ground defending, because they're not just going to be holding you on the ground. They're going to be trying to punch you, trying to knock you out. So Merab was literally turning anything into a takedown. Boom, boom, boom. 1-1-2, 1-2, 1 overhand, takedown. Catch the kick, takedown. Hooks, takedown. Anything, takedown. Body lock, takedown. Everything was like an opportunity to do the takedown. He was just spamming it, literally. Striking, close the distance to strike, and takedowns. So that was a good strategy. And don't forget, I would never forget them kisses. Man was kissing O'Malley in the last 10 seconds. Do you know what I mean? And Merab is entertaining, man. Like, stop hating on the guy. Stop running these narratives, man. For real. Now, why does Merab becoming the bantamweight champion, represents the disruption in the UFC sacred timeline? What does it show? Remember the facts. Sean O'Malley was the superstar, the cash cow, the face of the bantamweight division, and at large, he was trying to become, or at least Dana was pushing him to be the face of the UFC, another Conor McGregor, another superstar. And it's not hard to see why, because his appearance is marketable, he's a cool guy, he's laid back, and it's undeniable that Sean O'Malley is a star. He is a star. Even though he's not that good on the mic, he is a star. Put that in your mind. And even after this loss, people are going to say that, oh, he was just a fraud, this and that. No, he's not a fraud. He just fought a better man. That's what he is. And he needs to improve the transition from striking to ground. You know what I mean? Now, with all the star power you got, with all the highlight reels you got, which he does have, none of that is going to save you when the time comes for you to fight your boogeyman. When I say your boogeyman, is someone that's a stylistic nightmare for you. And for the longest, how the UFC protected their stars is by avoiding those nightmare scenarios. But now, with the prevalence of social media, they cannot do that anymore because the fans are they're asking, feed him to such and such fighter, feed Alex Pereira to Ankalaev, feed Bilal to Shafkat, even though I think Bilal is going to beat Shafkat. Feed Merab to Omar Nurmagomedov. Like, what? Feed him to Nurmagomedov. That's not what the fans said, but that's what the UFC machine wants to do. Now they're trying to reverse engineer. They're trying to take down the champ. They're trying to feed him to Omar Nurmagomedov. That's crazy. And he still has a chance. I'll be rooting for Omar because he's my Muslim brother. But goddamn, let a man breathe. But this is the point I'm trying to make. The age of long-reigning champions is coming to an end, at least temporarily. It's very hard for champions nowadays to have 3 title defenses. Outside of Alex Pereira right now, I haven't seen any in this year, I haven't seen anyone defend 3 times. No one has been able to do it 3 times. Any champion defends 3 times. I believe Pantoja, he's still the king at flyweight, but outside of flyweight, in every division, we got Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is the exception. He's the complete fighter, and again, his team Khabib, man, he's almost like Khabib's brother. Do you know what I mean? That's different. But in most divisions, no one is able to hold it down for more than 3 title defenses. And I think to myself, at what point did this phenomenon start happening? At what point did the champions just started losing their consistency? At what point? And what does that say about the state of MMA? It shows that you have to be excellent everywhere. A fighter has to be excellent everywhere to become a long-reigning champ. Look at GSP. You have to be excellent everywhere. You can't just be a good striker or a good wrestler. You have to be great at both, or great at striking and excellent at wrestling, or excellent at wrestling and great at striking. You understand what I'm saying? You catch my drift? That's what it has to be. And you have to be good at transitioning between both of them. Take Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley is good, and he's actually good at jiu-jitsu. He's good at jiu-jitsu, I'm telling you guys. But the thing is, he can't transition from punching to ground. That's not a speciality. And I feel like we need to, in MMA, as MMA fighters, we need to be great, excellent generalists, not just specialists in one area of MMA. Because MMA now is a discipline as a whole. It's a discipline as a whole. It's the art of mixing striking and grappling together into a whole new, unique martial arts. You understand? So that's what makes a great MMA fighter, the ability to mix everything. But yeah, guys, I'm very happy that Merab is the champion. He's got a very entertaining personality, and I don't think this is going to be a long reign, but it's going to be a fun reign. You know what I mean? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out. 10M School. So yeah, guys, it's your favorite YouTuber, 10M School. If you like this video, you can click here, or just go on my profile, subscribe, and there's much more videos like this. And also check the link in the description to help support the people of Palestine. They don't want me to talk about it. Please Do show support. And yes, until next time.
قالوا إنها وعد نحن عصبة الأسد فأتاهم زحفنا زائلون للأبد.